Late again? You do seem to have a problem getting up, lad. Let us commence then. You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy. How did that get through?
Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
You're supposed to be blocking my attacks.
Don't let her attacks through, boy.
You're supposed to be block... You're supposed to be blocking my attacks. You're supposed to be blocking my attacks. You're supposed to be blocking my attacks.
Don't let her attacks through, boy.
I'll hit you next time.
Well done. Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got her training with some fanboy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
You can find a way through his guard! Attack again!
Oh, lucky shot.
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance? Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well. Well, let's try that again. You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword.
How did that get through?
Come on now. Hit her. Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you.
I'll hit you next time.
Well done. Now let's...
Ow! Is that the best you've got?
Great hit! Now finish him! That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more.
Then meet me by the archery range to continue your training.
Guildmaster.
Are you ready for your archery training? Let's continue our training with the bow. To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay within the circle. First, you'll need to unsheathe your bow. Now, lock onto the target. Now, lock onto the target. Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points. And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause. More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do. Come on, lad. Get your bow out. Good shooting. Well, I hope you improve before you get graded, boy. Next, we will learn about the ways of the will. Speak to me when you're ready to continue.
Any apprentices want to practice melee combat?
Archery grading! Any apprentices for archery grading? Now the guildmasters asked me to grade everyone's arch. And if you get an A+, you've got 1 minute, starting. That was superb! almost went straight through. Wow! You set a new high score! Not very impressive, I'm afraid. You got an E for that. Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Now, the Guildmasters asked me to grade every... And if you get an A+, you've got... Excellent power! Not very impressive, I'm afraid. You got... Remember, you can still come back and try and get... Now, the Guildmasters asked me to grade every... And if you've got... You'll get no points from shoot... Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Phew! Whew! That almost went straight through! Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Whew! Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Now, the Guildmasters asked me to grade everyone's... And if you get an A+, you've got 1 minute... Wow! You set a new high score! Wow, that's excellent. I can give you an A. Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+.
Any apprentices want to practice melee combat? Right, this melee combat against Whisper counts. Right, let's get Whisper and you in the ring. Same rules as before. I have a special prize for you if you manage an A+.
Oh, lucky shot. Oh.
All right, you can stop now. That was very impressive. Whisper should be ashamed. A+. That grade means I can award you a new weapon. You really showed Whisper.
Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+.
Oh, bloody... I need someone to kill the sparrows nesting around the guild. Disgusting vermin. Those damn sparrows are making a right mess of the guild. Just look at them. I'll pay you 5 gold for every one you kill. Just come and see me every time you kill another one. Killed any of the blighters yet?
You really showed Whisper.
Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+.
You really showed Whisper.
Killed any of the blighters yet? Killed any of the blight? Good. More of the dead. There are still more out there. Can't you find any more? They're all over. Can't you find any more? They're all over the roofs. Can't you find any more? They're all over the roofs.
Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+.
Have you killed any more of them? Have you killed any more of them? Have you killed any more of them? killed any more of them? Have you killed any more of them? Have you killed any more of them? Ah, you got enough. There are still more out there. Have you killed any more of them?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am!
Have you killed any more? Ah, you got enough. I think that's the last one. Here's a little bonus.
No, you're not.
You again? You didn't do too well last time, remember? Right then, get to the demon door and back.
No, you're not.
There's just the will left to learn. It's been a long day. So come on, let's finish this.
Yes, I am. That's amazing. How did you do it? I lost my bet.
That showed you, didn't it?
Big deal. Running's for idiots anyway. I don't know how he did it. I always win guild competitions.
There's just the will left to learn. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these strong dummies with lightning. All right, let's see what you've got. That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one in the back. You'll only waste valuable mana. Using your willpower depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish. Excellent use of magic. Well done. Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guilds, if you wish to join her. Very well. I'll be in the map room when you're ready to continue.
You really showed Whisper.
Come on, let's hunt beetles. I'll follow you into the woods. The beetle nest is just at the top of the... Wait. Did you hear that? It's coming from over there. Bandits. If only we could get across that stream. I know. Why don't you use your bow? Or some of that lightning the guildmaster taught you? I'll heal you if you get hurt. We did it! Did you see the look on their faces? Wait till the guildmaster hears about this.
showed Whisper.
The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside, the life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
I suppose you're wondering how you pass the final test then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learned in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. Come on! Go on! Very good. Now, shoot me with your bow. Don't get too close. You're getting better at this. Attack me! Put some anger into it. Excellent! And finally, cast lightning at me. That's enough. Yes, quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
Well, this is the day, lad. I remember the first night you came to us, and look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild. Let the apprentices approach. For many years now, you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts. These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes. It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table, you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform. And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills. Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero. Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this.